My favorite story about Reb Levik begins with a Yiddish mama knocking on his door late at night. Reb Levik opened the door and she begs Reb Levik to do her a favor. She has a son who's a communist and he has a high position in the Communist Party. This son is married to another Jewish woman whose family has a high position also in the Communist Party. And she begs her son to have a chuppah. And he was very reluctant because he's a communist. Finally, he convinced his son, she says to Reb Levik, to have a chuppah. And by midnight, in about an hour, they're both going to be here. And I beg you, make a chuppah. Because he said only by you he would make the chuppah, and no one is supposed to know about it. Reb Levik says, yeah, of course. At midnight, a knock on the door, a young couple walks in, and Reb Levik writes a ksuva, a chuppah daf ab ma minyan, so he puts together a minyan. So they're ready for the chuppah. The Rebbetzin Chana prepared a tablecloth, a large tablecloth, das zayin bimkoim chuppah, and they're ready to roll. Problem is, sefelt at center. There's a 10th man is missing. So they tell Reb Levik, we only have 9. So Reb Levik says, in the building complex, there's another person. This guy, he's a Yid. Tell him I'm calling him. So they look at Reb Levik. He's the informant for the NKVD. He's working for the communist government. So just to call him. The person comes, Reb Levik asks, what do you want? It's past midnight. Reb Levik tells him, we need a minyan, and you're the 10th. The guy looks at him like he's, what kind of such a request? Immediately, the man walks in, he sees there's people, everyone's looking in the other direction, not facing this guy. He goes to the windows, he pulls down the shades, and Reb Levik starts the ksuva, the chuppah, the kiddushin, the brachas. Soon everything is over. The chas and kala immediately leave. Everyone else is trickling out. There were 2 men who stayed. One was the person who was working for the NKVD. And they come to Reb Levik and they say, they hold their party, the Communist Party membership cards, and they say to Reb Levik, we don't believe in this anymore. After what we saw, what you did here tonight, we don't believe in this. What's so special about this story? 2 things. Number 1, the Mesirus Nefesh of Reb Levik. Number 2, l'chura, what is he having Mesirus Nefesh for? These are 2 communists who don't want the chuppah. So there's an alte mama, shedvila ma chuppah. He's going Mesirus Nefesh, getting other people involved in this Mesirus Nefesh, minding sakana, calling for the 10th, for the minyan, a person who's working for the NKVD. For who? For what? For when? Is this going to have any hemshech that this couple is going to be connected? Is this maybe the last Yiddish thing they ever do? And they're forced to do it. The Yiddish mama was veint and is begging that they should do it. For that is worth all this Mesirus Nefesh, Mimaimed and Sakona, him and the whole minyan, and especially calling this guy. What's going on here? No, we have to say that Reb Levik didn't see communists. Reb Levik, like his son the Rebbe, when he saw a Yid, member of a communist party, a long haircut, a ponytail, ahin, hair, he saw Neshamas Yisrael, he saw Yechidah Shebenefesh. So therefore, there's no such a thing as a communist. And even the guy who works for the NKVD, when he made so much trouble for the people in that building complex, Reb Levik looked at him in a different way. This is a mizak, the Chof Av Levi Yitzchok. How does the Chof Av Levi Yitzchok is how to look and a Chassidish, Kabbalic way, the hashkafa of Reb Levi Yitzchok. That he didn't look at them as communists. He didn't look at this person working for the NKVD. He looked at these persons that they have, and a shaman, shasat to be tohoidehi, this yechidah shebenefesh, and therefore, you do whatever you have to do to enable these Yidden to do a mitzvah.